na your time already a crowd. Bibia answer over the weekend. It was Spanish La Liga no. Bibia answer. But Rich, no kweni yami baby I do no. You can't afford to make any error. Say oye Barca, Atletico, and I say Real Madrid. Unti means sleepy back cry. Na anyoma answer. But Osha this weekend 3 games in 3 teams in the one. The na F4 was Atletico match now. Because Saturday so Obakaya me catch you say Valencia emre. Enti no crese Atletico kwa away to Mestalla. But a game they win. Reach 30 minutes. Now Julian Alvarez upon game no with a brace. You bought 30 minutes we no. No weird man. Now me who say a lot of the tablets in Europe as that say can say Omujidi say one of Man City errors enti Omako PM in the situation Omako PM no Bako selling Abranti FN Julian Alvarez. Felt he was invincible. BBA intimidity whether player no obi pass up manenko Rich Obeje say the whole of last season Abranti had about 54 games or share 19 goals. This season Yemunye Ukrano about 38 matches were equal last season. The number of goals was say 19 goals. And I said the medical cano within 30 minutes. Not what pong game no our Mestalla 2-0. And I have Korea and so the third goal no Ebeka. And it was supposed to be an easy game for team and friend Atletico, and they made it very, very easy. Now, Rich, so the way Atletico ball game now. Even though they knew Barca away our Canary Islands against Las Palmas, tricky. Real Madrid likely to beat Girona Eufino. Rich, League ni baby Bruno. Say Barca, Atletico, and also Real Madrid. The other catcher want to say museum about me museum na me my bomb matches. The answer me winning. The rest of the matches in the inform home. But the moment I win my game, I put pressure on the other teams, you know. And I let come out and able the first game out of those 3 teams, you know, and on making sure say, we need the game very, very comfortably. Now I love the way Julian Alvarez, Rich, as Atletico team no more bobo ache. We are fitting in so well. Or Martina say as a striker. Unse Julian Alvarez enye sa strikers now. They always want to stay in the box as a target man. Derby. He tries on a lot of movement. There are sometimes baby obabeji bon you know. Now you're far away from the post. But Rich, the moment Abranti make a ball, say a Griezmann, say DePaul, all the other players come into play. Make sure say Omani Abranti link it up and create the chance for him to score. I love the way Atletico Madrid, Omasiati Julian Alvarez, Arsenal, Obon. Then I go back and watch Julian Alvarez. Rich, now me busa mo say, okay, nani abane say na player be say João Felix. Na about Atletico Madrid no. None excuse and say Atletico Madrid is more of a defensive team. And it's how you attack our team anymore. More money baby when you be born how they express as an attacker. But it has been a different story for Abranti and Julian Alvarez. And many the amount of pass or coin was starting so very, very sad for Valencia, but this is the level of Mababe Drew. They are very, very, very raw, and they don't even intimidate any team, especially say a good team. So Julian Alvarez any Angel Korea a close match, you know. Rich, out of the 3 teams now more play Spanish La Liga, no. I think say the game, you know, a tricky kakra was Barca. And so we will be our share game in Mubia. The first half, no, and leave you to the expectations. This is a difficult game for team FA Barcelona. But Rich, sometimes Ayana Oma coach is the benefit of the doubt. Say, only players near training. But baby, I want to know. Ayana, what you who maybe predicting no maybe. You tend to be right even more than the coaches themselves. Rich, look, Barcelona air against teams are defending very, very well. Mijidi say, in those situations, the best number 10 in Barcelona to unlock small spaces, I am going to defend an Omo. Omo makani mutimi boss our position, Gavi, Fermin Lopez. Omo Beno. When it comes to say, yes, I am in the crowd. But the Fabu and Mami, what the Mami within the crowd, I am able to maneuver my way through that small space and create something out of it. And it's all a game, Libya. Your poor first half, and I bet your friend Fermi Lopez, so I'm not packing this with him. Then Danny almost came. Rich, Obaya all of a sudden, game number B at the Ama Club at Fred Barcelona. He came to score the last minute Barcelona at the second goal. No, Eka, so very, very good win for Tima, your friend Barcelona, our Canary Islands. Now, game when you cost I first for Branty FN Pedri Rich. Who said, I'm going for Bebre, and him said Pedri, La Masia boy. Pedri on La Masia boy. Pedri, Tony Filas Palmas for no. Inti Okoni Fie during the warm-up on your very, very good reception. Even in the game, they felt, oh, hey, homeboy, when your Barcelona platform and he's displaying very, very well. You could clearly see in the game, say he was very, very emotional. Even when Barcelona were scoring, Rich, one of the players are reserving the celebration was Abrante Fene Pedri because on himself or bought in front of the supporters, Now, you won't give no pictures be na ba ewo Yami Lama Mojana na ewo ne socks. I didn't want to bring this picture, no, but I think that Rich, sometimes the Spanish referees they can protect the star players a little bit more. And I say me here Real Madrid game, no, there were some as a game no flow near too much. Sometimes you need to protect the key players. Our game in Rafinha things say on your penalty. Our game in referee no Ange any other things. And no more here for Barcelona. And then the 60th birthday of Ore friend Hansi Flick. And Rich, may you sure say, oh, didn't birthday any at Barcelona. But within a short time now about Barcelona, no, Rich, he will say to himself, say, Ajubadi or Bobby Power at the Ama Football Club de Barcelona. And Atletico won. Barcelona won. Rich, now I can say Real Madrid. And so ebeye edumani because if they don't do it, then it means say omo eti akomachi. Na enye difficult game, mami. Girona this season reaching in him. Last season red hot, but this season Girona they are not able to defend well, and the way they were scoring goals for fun last season, this season and goals from Luka Modric. Any Vinicius and a year man Rich Modric go on say oh my man
we are friend penny for go
Rich
for what
the technique because the distance between baby abo and beto no and he needed to apply the technique so well. And I also love the understanding between Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius, Rich. Yes, yeah, Wabontina. You see a creative problem on Podimomo. But when you see those two players play on the pitch, they are and they tend to celebrate each other on the pitch based on almost successes. And Real Madrid so Yedumano, a chile for Tima Yefeni Girona. And Girona throughout the game, yes, Omina 1 or 2 chances bia. Namijiri for instance, Satan's way. That was a great save for Abrante Feno, Thibaut Courtois. But apart from those situations, Real Madrid dominated the game. This is the goal from Luka Modric. Look at the strike. They will see control on the two, the right leg, and the application of the technique. Look at the volley. Now the angle, goalkeeper 3 crab at them are rich. Born ever show then. So combination between Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius. My second goal ever for Real Madrid. So a win for Atletico, a win for Barcelona, a win for team I friend Real Madrid midweek way. Omumi saying you will be involved in Copa del Rey. Barcelona elbow Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid elbow Real Sociedad. They will come back over the weekend to play in the La Liga. Then next midweek they will play in the Champions League. Then they will play La Liga again. Then they will play the second leg of the Copa del Rey. Rich, the coming days are very crucial if you want to win domestic trophy in Spain, because the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey and in between our Champions League games are yes, how Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid game. Then La Liga games are you just don't need to make any error at this stage of the competition. Football in Spain, the 54, 54, 53. That is how tight race Rich and your master. And your master FIFA league in him. Make the Italian Serie A. Rich for a long time. Now Inter a top of the league. Now Inter ball January Saturday. Rich go back open a bad game in him. And it came from the captain Lautaro Martinez. Rich, what that means, and they say, or the first foreign player, Obama Inter, Rich, in 6 seasons, was more than 10 goals at the amount. And look, so you know, I can't say we are say over the years, if you go to Italy, say Okope strike at all. Now, Osa Lautaro Martinez, then you are not a serious club.
Yeah, my own Manchester United.
To be very, very honest.
Go forward land.
Clubs of Matisi Capudo and you are Italy. As I will make a striker at all. Make a 2 striker by me team Kessie. Now, Omuko, Omasa Lautaro Martinez, Rich. Then I don't mean who the kind of business, and it's not as if say Lautaro Martinez ultimate from Inter. You can buy him. Inter, how much you know?
I answer Premier League. Now what top for him? Now new striker, now also open striker, now what side Zakon? Alexander Isak, boy.
They say Isak say Barcelona after 2
You got to say,
oh, about a fan.
Oh,
yeah, funny about a fan. The ball because city, I say, oh, yes, I strike a someone I see or more than we. And to Rich, Lautaro Martinez she go now, Rich, or she go no. Minimum what his instinct was telling him, say, that this goal may be a game changer. Rich, or she go on the way and maybe on them. Straight to the supporters. Minimum. If he felt say this goal and the Inter cut up, but Rich, some goal celebration we know. Rich say anything early Sunday morning. Omo title challenges in Napoli. Eko Como. Rich, omo kolusu 2-1. Na bonus as Fabregas any no Como neighbor no. Rich, I asked a Pep by England for front. If you watch them. Your first criticism, they say, I say, Fabregas want to go and play Spanish football in Italy. Into passing from a chile, any ball retention, any possessive football, no, any de do. Rich, or starting, Not only a lot of problems. Now players in say, now teams also were pressing him. Now Omunya Bibi out and they were making a lot of mistakes. But gradually, Rich, they have become one of the most exciting teams to watch in the Italian Serie A. Omo share first goal. And Raspadori eteka. And almost share him. And Napoli couldn't come back. And Rich, and Yoma S. And it is because Napoli had dropped points. Ama Inter and your full points. I might say Omo and Omo by the top of the Premier League. Look. And now, before I met Man City game, me ohana me who your senior man Delali attends. I think it was Facebook, and I'll try to say, oh, Omo can support Man City because Omo Arsenal, Omo only hope say Omo betimi asade as I'm a Premier League na I alive, I in the hands of Manchester City. Mindy, my boss man, Hofel. but I saw that post as very, very funny. Rich.
The CTIE. Some catch us a record net that was under Pep. Liverpool
and show more they will break it. But Liverpool had extra motivation to do that because of the Arsenal results. And it's not as if, look, the amount Arsenal results we and almost supporters they say, Rich and the game was played at the Emirates. And they were beaten by West Ham. And yesterday they are doing well. And your West Ham are form. And your West Ham this season, and your man could from Mahomo. Now also Chelsea title. Now what now fear? West Ham scored in the 44th minute. Arsenal beti Rich. Yapon. Now it is as if said the West Ham don't call Arsenal in enough. Rich, what would you could so at the Thomas Partey? This is the video. Kudus ain't check on no captain Baba camp. Look, now we your captain say, "Inti yama." Kudus ya kwa bonny. Inti it was a day for me. Say we are very very realistic. Rich, Arsenal actually and say yeah, title contenders be my Liverpool. We should forget it. Rich. We should just forget it. Liverpool, and we need the English Premier League. No, behind himself Liverpool best. Me not inform me the way na game na ekono. Rich, Liverpool, I am so concentrated on winning the game. Pep wanted to stage a competition and say, oh yeah, but look at the corner now. Man City conceded. Look, Rich. Say, obi to me, na commentator ne can say, there's a difference between usual routine you training grounds, now we apply in match day situation. But Rich, this was so perfect for Team NFL in Liverpool to get the goal. And guess who? Mohamed Salah. Or say go anyway, you know. Then he assisted Szoboszlai in scoring the second goal against Tima, your friend Manchester City. And sometimes I am comfort I can say, Salah won't say the new body ball, but I said, oh, you're effective in goal scoring, and I said, Rich, on the ball also ball. Bonus on the ball. Because as on the Americans, the player being in ball, Rich, I just your decision making on the ball. And whether or assist you or dribble or show goal, Mohamed Salah keeps making the right decision when ball ever can inside. And that is the hallmark of player. You describe it say on the ball. Rich Salah there, I think say 50 the FM baby. Ubeje this player was most goals at your Pep team. Mohamed Salah. 12 goals. Rich. Over 41 goal involvement in 27 appearances in a Premier League. Fifi brought this up in terms of most goals and assists. Rich, Onwa Mohamed Salah na Nkasa is already on the list of 42. She said over 41. The Awaye Kesiepa 47. Alan Shearer and Diko. Na yaka Alan Shearer yaka and Diko Rich. You know the kind of players we are mentioning in the context of the Premier League. Rich, say if Mohamed Salah this season, he is going to break this record. And so breaking this record where we are, Rich, a woman say we are not Saudi for any but Rich, if indeed this is going to be Mohamed Salah last season for Liverpool, Rich, then he is leaving a legacy here. Ebema Obia will remember him for that. Now, Abranti Efeno, Daniel Sturridge say, if we are not talking Ballon d'Or with Mohamed Salah, then it is getting out of hand. And you agree with Daniel Sturridge say, so of course say what I think was from Lescott. Now I can Sky say, did you our reservations in mentioning Mohamed Salah right now for Ballon d'Or discussion. They say Ballon d'Or no dodo na no Ayala a Champions League performance. And to already mu say yes, Mohamed Salah in the context of leagues na here boni there. Rich or above Obias but I was so timid Liverpool in the Champions League, then Okabo we are you make me have a discussion, you know. Rich league in there. I think so we can close it here.
Liverpool.
Say yeah, branches Chenbuamo any no the supporters they can already go out to shops and buy almost champagne. Rich they've won the league. They've won the league. Diaka, how far they can go in the Champions League, then we come back to the conversation of whether Mohamed Salah deserve it, say Obeji Ballon d'Or, and I say undeserve it. Players, other teams, players, Kylian Mbappe is doing well. Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, based on how far teams never go in the Champions League, you know, probably they also winning Ballon d'Or, no, you know, but Liverpool. Rich foregone conclusion our Premier League. Rich, you have on insem no NCA. Yencheskana.
Emrefina.
Adeka.
Emfa and tossing Shawazo 4.5. Good morning, Mary Didi. Asna Nika Sepa. I was a video of Brett Michaela Teta. Football, sanity. Auntie. Mateo point. Mary, the other one answer and Nika Sepa. I say I feel I fed up. Michaela Teta, I fed up. And my boys in this also I fed up there. Chelsea or Bra. No better up. And then Mary did it, Chelsea dear. Unfanya. And my boys is okay, so I'm no problem. Say, yeah, no heartbreak names. I know my man. Because Arsenal and Debia Mukami closer. I'm about it. You know. Also, no, Yemra Fina. Yendi. Chelsea boys in the say. So I fed up. I will Arsenal there. Send Chelsea down.
No one doesn't know what. Oh, I fed up. Or more Chelsea boys, or my fed up. No, this why I fed up. Recommending them. Barcelona be another Real Madrid.
Oh man, I fed up.
My fed up. My fed up. My Real Madrid supporters may invite me to a team. Oh, my Liverpool phobia. The Chelsea woman.
Manchester United be. Na mumin kase bra free Arsenal.
Asaba okay. Asaba okay or no problem.
Is it no more there asaba yeah you better I can say this season. That's it more and
I was just sitting here talking.
Master City na City team we no want me answer bia.
City uni wa she obi ashero.
Master Emrefi
Uni say menam ana me ko hu sa de wi.
Yeah.
Ten Hag versus Amorim.
Oh, abono Sunday obi en so abono.
First 15 matches in the Premier League.
Abono.
Rich.
Amorim dem ko ekura o.
Eye ne mutim ni nya kura o.
Amorim de.
Enye. Na ye odo hu betu Chelsea. Ye 1 point of top 4.
Okay, yen start here from the MTN FA Cup. Na debia ye bo MTN FA Cup wi a de ba ko na ne bam team. Obi a nyo obi a. And social result na nyamien mu kure ni